Hey folks, thanks so much for watching this video. I'm Joey with Universal Chevrolet. Today we're looking at the all-new 2011 Chevy Cruze. This is a 1LT model. It's also available in an LS model, an LT2 model, an LTZ, as well as an Eco model. This car has done fantastic for Chevrolet for a couple of reasons. One, it's one of the safest cars on the road. It has 10 standard airbags. It achieved 5-star crash test rating on both sides, and the front and the rear. Another reason it's done so well is fuel economy. This model with the 1.4 gets 36 miles per gallon on the highway, 24 in the city. If you go with the Eco with the 6-speed manual transmission, it gets up to 42 miles per gallon. Let's take a look under the hood. This is your 1.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder motor. It does fantastic. It has a turbocharger right up against the manifold, so there's very little turbo lag. Another thing, this turbo is covered by the 5-year 100,000-mile warranty, so you don't have to worry about that either. 138 horsepower, 148 foot-pound of torque really makes this car go well. GM uses a lot of long-life components. They use a timing chain on this motor as opposed to a timing belt to keep the maintenance costs down for your long-term. Also use platinum tip spark plugs and Dex-Cool antifreeze for up to 150,000 miles. Let's take a look at the front of the car. Here we are at the front of the Cruze, and as you can tell, it's a beautiful car. Chevrolet did a fantastic job with this car. They used tons of chrome on the front to really make it look rich. They also made a huge bow tie, so you know when you see this thing come down the road, it's a Chevrolet. A lot of really good clean lines. They rake these composite halogen headlights into the fender to really make it just a sleek, sexy car. This particular car has an RS package on it. Part of the RS package includes those fog lamps, and they also have a little chrome bezel around them. It also includes the rocker moldings down the side, a rear deck lid spoiler, and a few other pieces of chrome around the back. When you look at the LT model and all the Cruzes, you notice one thing, it's a big car. For a compact car, it's probably one of the biggest in the industry. It has 110 cubic feet on the inside, and it's done very well. They also didn't skimp on quality. The fit and finish and the gaps in the car are really small. They've done a fantastic job with that. The LT model comes with a 16-inch painted wheel cover. This one has an upgraded 16-inch aluminum wheel. You can also get a 17-inch wheel, and if you get the LTZ, you can get an 18-inch wheel standard on that car. Really nice things with your color-keyed mirror caps and door handles on this car, and also just some really good lines going down the side of the car. That's the side of it. Now let's check out the trunk. Here's the rear deck lid spoiler and the piece of chrome that we talked about that were part of the RS package. You see a lot of chrome in here too, also to dress the car up, and again another big badge so you know this is a Chevrolet. This particular car has a parking assist, the rear backup assist on it, which is just some sensors in the bumper there that you can see. Really clean car, really good looking tail lights coming to the back of the trunk lid as well. One of the really nice features on this car, it's an easy to open. You don't need a key to open this trunk. It's got a touchpad under here that you push and open as long as the car's unlocked. Huge trunk, 15.4 cubic feet of space in here. This particular trunk's the biggest in the industry, bigger than Toyota, bigger than Honda. You also have a 60-40 split seat that folds down, so if you need additional space, you can fold that down. It does have an optional spare tire. This one, you also have a safety handle here, as well as a handle here to close the car. Okay, here we go on the inside of the 2011 Cruze. The first thing most folks say is, wow, how big is that car? Yes, it's a compact car, but look at the interior roominess. It's almost as big as a mid-size car. 110 cubic feet of interior space. Honda, Toyota, they can't even get close to that. It's amazing the room inside this car. GM's done a lot of really nice things in this car. They give you a cockpit design, makes you feel like you're in control the whole time you're driving. This is the titanium cloth interior with the ebony touches. Really looks really rich. A lot of nice chrome bezels around the rings, as you can see. Stainless steel trim around here. They put a leather steering wheel on the LT and LTZ model. Just a really cool feature. All the Cruzes come standard with power windows, power door locks, keyless entry, power mirrors. Who gives you power mirrors anymore? Power mirrors on a compact car, that's a really nice touch. Another cool feature is it's got tilt and telescopic steering wheel. Comes in and out, just so you're right at home while you're driving the all-new Cruze. Fantastic. The next thing I want to talk about is the technology. GM has done a lot of stuff with technology, and I like to put it kind of in two categories. Safety. To me, safety is the most important thing about a car. With the 2011 Cruze, you got a lot of really nice safety features. This car is built with high-strength steel. It has a safety cage construction around the whole cockpit of the car to really make you feel at home. They use high-strength steel beams in the doors to reinforce the safety cage construction. Another real important safety feature, the way GM's going to make sure they're looking after you in Chevrolet, is they're going to give you StabiliTrak free, along with traction control and anti-lock brakes. That's all standard on a Cruze, no matter which level you go with. How nice is that? Another important feature is OnStar. GM gives OnStar standard on every single Cruze. You get it free for 6 months, and that includes directions and connections. Who doesn't want turn-by-turn navigation at the touch of a button? That's a really nice feature. The other side of technology is the component side. With the center stack stereo here, it comes standard with a 6-speaker stereo, and you can upgrade to a Pioneer 9-speaker stereo, and that thing really sounds nice. Another thing, you get XM standard on every Cruze along, and that's free for 90 days, and you can also subscribe to that as well at a later point. But a lot of really nice features. This car has a Bluetooth on it. Bluetooth, you can pair your cell phone right with the Bluetooth, with this radio, and you can make hands-free calling right from the radio. It's a really, really safe way to make calls. You also can download all your contacts, so you have them right at the touch of a button instead of having to fumble to try to find your phone or locate something. That's really nice. We've also got a USB port in here, and also an auxiliary iPod, so you can plug in any of your other devices, your MP3s, your iPods, your iPads, any of those things, and they charge while they're in here. That's a really nice thing. Not everybody thinks of making things charge while they're just sitting there. Another thing GM's done in the technology is they've done a lot of investing in making sure there's really current and neat, up-to-date apps. On your iPod, your iPad, or even on your cell phones, you can download all these apps that Chevrolet has. They've got an OnStar, MyLink. They got a Chevrolet, which is one of my favorites, is My Chevrolet app. But it's got connections right to OnStar. It's got parking reminders, a lot of really cool features. Through your OnStar MyLink, you can start your car remotely from anywhere in the country. You can also unlock it. A lot of really nice features on this. Anyway, I'm Tator with Universal Chevrolet. We really appreciate you checking out this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at internetsales@universalchevy.com. Thanks so much for watching.